Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe down below. Give this video a like, and when we hit 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway of either the blow dryer I got in my BoxyLux and a $40 palette, or a Jeffree Star mystery box. It will be like the 70, 75, whichever one he comes out with when that comes out. And for the palette slash blow dryer, the blow dryer retails for 80 bucks, and the $40 palette will be the $40 palette of y'all's choice, whether that's the ColourPop Rainbow palette or something Urban Decay, Tarte, Too Faced, Morphe. The options are endless, and it's your choice. So don't miss out on that. Make sure you're subscribed. And without any further ado, well, thank you too for being the first person to comment on my last video. I really appreciate it. Okay, so you guys know this is our smash and pass. You've seen the title. The Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Total smash. It feels so good. Makes your skin look so good. It is so nice, so beautiful, so amazing. The NYX brow pencils, I'm learning to use them, but they're a pass for me. On this one, I don't like the shape of it at all. Like, it's not a triangle, it's just like a long oval, and most are either fat triangles that I don't like, or they're really fine, precise little pencils, which I love. This one has the consistency that I like, but I don't like how wide the oval is. I'd rather not. I'd rather have like a little itty bitty circle piece. And then this one's wooden. Like, I actually like the way this one applies better, but I don't like that it's wooden. I've not had to sharpen it yet, but I know I will, and I hate that because you waste so much product when you sharpen. And me being blonde now, I decided to bleach my eyebrows so that I could do several different eyebrow colors if I wanted to, but like on a regular day, I wanted something that suited my face fairly well. And since my hair is almost black, the eyebrows that I had would not, I wouldn't have been comfortable with them. So I decided to bleach so I could go lighter and fill in my eyebrows a lighter color. I know some people disagree. I know some people are like, oh, you could have blinded yourself. Well, I didn't, so I'm here to tell you it's okay. Don't do it at home, but it's okay. A big smash is the Big Ego Mascara. I have been loving it. Look at my bottom lashes. Like, I don't know if you can tell in the monitor, but in person, they be popping. It looks nice. It makes them like long and spidery, but kind of like thick at the base, and I'm living for it. I don't know if it's the wand type, but like, I also like Better Than Sex, and it's got the same shape on the wand. This guy, the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. This is one of those products that's kind of in the middle for me because, like I said, I bleached my hair, and I've been needing to condition a little bit more lately, and usually I only wash my hair about like once a week, but I have been letting purple shampoo sit in my hair, which dries it out, and then I condition, and then when I'm done conditioning, I put this in, and I don't necessarily know if it's helped my hair, but it also hasn't hurt my hair, so I'm still kind of on the fence about this one. I've used it, I've had this hair for like a week and a half. I've used it like 4 or 5 times. I don't know. It hasn't really been bad, but it hasn't really been good either. Like maybe I'm just spraying more conditioner on my hair. I don't know. This is something that a subscriber sent to me, and I have been loving it. It smells fantastic. It cleans the brushes well. It is all around great. I stopped using it for a while only because I put it in one of my storage bins in my desk, and I forgot I had it. Like, I've been using face wash, like the ones I've gotten in my BoxyCharm, my Glam Glow and my Dr. Brandt, and then I seen this and I was like, I've had this whole time and it's so good. So I've been using it here lately and I love it. I do. I love this. I love this brush cleaner. It's really good. This isn't in the review or the Smasher Pass, but I used this for the first time today. It's the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick in Tea Rose, and it's building up right along my booty hole, like the lip part, and I put some of this on it, so I'm not sure if this is causing it. It's the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Cosmo. I don't know if the combination is causing it, but it's building up and like clumping and feeling really nasty and like sticking to my teeth. So that's why I keep messing. I'm not enjoying it. This one's a smash for me, but a pass for my husband, and it is the Colgate Essentials with charcoal. I think it does great. I think it actually does whiten my teeth. He does not. He doesn't feel like the mint is strong enough in it. He thinks that it takes way too much toothpaste to get the sudsy feeling that you use to brush your teeth. I'm that way with my dishes, but I've also made a mixture of baking soda, crushed charcoal pills, and a little bit of toothpaste, and brushed my teeth with that for years. So to me, this already feels normal. I think I actually added peroxide to it too. I don't know if that's bad for your teeth or good, but I did it for years. Like maybe once a week, I'd go from my regular toothpaste to that, and it's got like a really awful taste because of the peroxide, but it does whiten your teeth. And I don't recommend you do it unless you know what you're doing, which I don't, but I also don't give a shit about myself. So let me clean this off real quick because I have made a mess out of it. And I don't give a shit, but, you know, you guys might. And I'm here for you. Okay, since I bleached my hair, we were looking at toners, and I literally could not find one. I could not find a toner at Sally's, but that could also be because I'm not the smartest. And I knew I needed one. I knew I needed bleach, and I knew I needed a toner, and I knew I needed purple shampoo. I could not find the toner, but we did find purple shampoo, and the first one we found was like $10, and this was $6, something like that. And I decided to get a couple bottles of this instead, and it is actually a really dark purple shampoo. And I'm pretty sure the one that was like $10 was not as dark, and actually the darker you go, the more it will actually develop your hair. Like, I might be saying this wrong, and somebody, a hairdresser or something, might be like watching this and being like, no honey, I don't think you know what you're talking about. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. But the darker the shampoo, the more it'll help take the brassiness away from your hair. So since I couldn't find a toner, I bleached my hair, and I was just going to sit with it being orange for a little bit, like let it cool down, use the purple shampoo. No one had ever taught me how to use a purple shampoo. My best friend dyes her hair constantly, but her hair's basically already blonde anyway, so she really doesn't have any orange or brassiness to take out. So when she uses a purple shampoo, she puts it in for like 5 seconds and she's done. Like, it doesn't take her any time. But I do have other friends that dabble in hair dye and stuff like that, and they have dark hair like me, and one of them said, put it in your hair for like 45 minutes, let it sit, and then wash it out. And like, not all of the brassiness is gone, for sure, but like, big areas you can tell where I have lifted some of that brassiness away just sitting with this in my hair, which has been nice. It is super drying, so I do have to condition, like deep condition afterwards, and that is okay because I couldn't find a toner. So for this to be working for me, definite smash. I definitely recommend it. All it is generic value products. That's what it says. I think on the label or on the thingamajig it said generic Paul Mitchell, and I actually do like Paul Mitchell, so I don't know if it's truly like the same except generic, but it sure as heck is working, so I'm happy with it. These things. Okay. So I bought this off of Ulta so I could wash my brushes. Yes, I know it's small, whatever. I wash all my brushes one by one anyway. I didn't really see a huge problem with it, but this is going to be a pass for me. I think it's JCat brush. It's a JCat brush cleaner or whatever you want to call it. I don't like it. It doesn't clean my, like when I'm swirling it in there, my brushes are still dirty when I get done, like even if I use a ton of soap. This, however, is a smash. I found this in the kitchen section at Walmart, and it is like supposed to be a kitchen sponge, and I tried it out once or twice in the kitchen, didn't like it, didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I ended up bringing it in the bathroom, and it's been cleaned and sanitized, but I ended up bringing it in the bathroom and trying it out on my brushes. This actually does clean my brushes because it's got so many like fine little pieces in there. The bristle, it gets in between the bristles really well, and it actually really does clean the brushes nicely. So this was a little spongy thingy that I found in the kitchen section of Walmart, and this is a smash for my brushes. I do like cleaning my brushes. And then on top of that, when you put it in here and you start cleaning your brushes, the soap actually goes so much farther in this thing than it does on this thing. I don't know why. I don't know. It like just sinks into these little things, and it just disperses just the right amount of soap on the brushes, and you can sit there and clean, and it's super nice. So this is a smash, and if you're looking for something, I don't know if it'll work for you, but it definitely works for me, and I don't think this was even $5. This one's going to be a little weird, but this is not just for me, it's for my husband. I only use it sometimes, like if I know I'm going to be doing something really difficult or strenuous outside or something. But this, it's an antiperspirant. So it's not, I'm so sorry, it's not a deodorant, but because it's an antiperspirant, and it's actually like a really good antiperspirant, like when I use it, I don't sweat. When my husband uses it, he has to be doing some like hard physical labor to sweat, but it keeps him from sweating. And like on a regular day, he would have pit stains all the way down just from breathing, like just from being alive. So this keeps him from sweating, and that's not the great part about it. Like, yeah, it's nice to not have the sweat stains and to feel comfortable around other people and not be embarrassed, which is super nice. But on top of that, it's really nice because when you sweat, you kind of stink. And so even though it's not a deodorant, because it keeps him from sweating, because it keeps me from sweating, it keeps me from stinking because I don't sweat. he doesn't sweat, so it doesn't stink. So it's like kind of multi-use. I'll put this on, let it dry, or sometimes it won't dry very easily. So I'll just let it sit for a minute, let it sink into my skin, and then I'll put deodorant over top of the antiperspirant, and it keeps me smelling fresh all day. And I'm telling you, if I don't get a bath within 24 hours, that stuff lasts. Like, I will go into the next day still not sweating, still dry as can be. I think it's only supposed to be like 16-hour wear, but it is so nice. Like, I 110% recommend this, especially if you're regular. Like, if you don't over sweat like my husband, it's still nice. But if you're like me and you don't do that and you just don't want to have the pit stains and whatnot, I highly recommend it. I mean, you could wear it before you went out on a date or something, especially if it was going to be in the middle of summer at a fair or whatever you're going to do. I put it in my little booby crack. I put it underneath. I put it on my armpits, and I'm good to go. I am like the non-sweating fat girl of the bunch. Like, you would not believe. It is so nice. And then I just put my deodorant under those places too. And then instead of sweating, I'm dry. Instead of stinking, I've got like this fresh cocoa smell coming from my deodorant. That's super nice. So, definite smash. Definitely recommend. And last but not last but not least. Okay. And then this guy. Like I said, I've bleached my hair, so I've been having to condition a lot lately. Conditioning is not something that I have to do. I do have dry hair, but like, it's not so dry that it feels terrible. I just, especially during the summer, because I get a little bit oily here, I can avoid conditioning, and I'll just wash my hair once a week, and it stays pretty good. It's really, really hard to actually get my hair oily, but since I've bleached, it's been a little bit more dry, and to avoid damage and whatever else, I mean, I know it's going to be damaged because I bleached, but to avoid further damage, I've been conditioning, and this stuff, one, not only smells good, but it actually really, really does condition my hair very nicely. After bleaching my hair twice, I can condition it, and I can run my fingers through it like I've never even touched my hair. Like, it is so nice. Such a good conditioner, because I know I have used conditioners that, like, as soon as you wash it out, it's gone. Like, it's not there anymore. Your hair is like tangled and gross feeling, but no, it feels really nice and it works really well. So highly recommend. It's just Aussie Mega Moist Conditioner, relevant, quench thirsty locks in a flash. That's all it is. Just a hydrating conditioner, because like I said, I have dry curly hair, and in the winter sometimes it needs a little extra conditioning. In the summer sometimes it doesn't need anything. So that's a definite smash. And the last item that I have is also a smash. I've been using it all month. I love it so much. I don't know if it's been all month, but since I got it, which feels like all month, I've used it on several different looks, which you guys have seen. I don't know which one of those is right. And I love it. It's so good. Like, I just put this in here, now I'm gonna open it up, but I know it's not every color, and I know that you probably get more use out of the James Charles palette because of the rainbows. You can go neutral or fun, but this one has so many options, so many colors, and it's set up in a way that it just inspires you. Like, the second you see it, whether it's simple or difficult, you immediately want it. It draws you to it, and you immediately want to dig into it. Like, just looking at this, I can see like at least 6 or 7 different looks that I want to do, and some of them may be very similar, and then some of them may be out of the box and crazy, but just seeing this and knowing I have those options is just, and then if you look at some of these freaking shimmers, like, they'll make you want to slap your mama. Like, look at those. I don't have a silver in any other palette that looks like this at all. And then to not have any other palettes with these colors, with some of these colors, and then be so gorgeous. Like, I know Jeffree Star is usually crazy and out of the box, and this is super wearable and delightful, but he knows what he's doing. He's selling to a mass that can't afford his palettes, and so they're probably going to reach for this one instead. And if they can't afford his palette, they probably want something more user-friendly, something that they're going to be able to get a lot more use out of, just because obviously if they can't afford his palettes, this is probably going to be a splurge that they're going to have to use a lot, which I completely understand. And if you have an actual job, if you have to use it a lot, you're probably not going to want a crazy blue or a bright red every single day. And that's one of those things that's so fantastic about this palette, is you can literally do like a little pop of pink with a shimmer like I did the other day, and it looks gorgeous, like literally gorgeous. You could do a light brown and a little pop of shimmer, and it's gorgeous. It is just stunning. So this is a definite smash, and I love it. That is it. That is all of my smashes and passes for the month of August. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you guys. Bye!